Another fouled up. Continues to pressure and come forward, evading those punches of Rosas. All Jones so far in this round number 2.
Rosas is tough. Wade has caught him with a lot of hard punches this round. He's still there, fighting back, trying to survive so far.
Another big hand landed by Jones. And follows it up with combinations as he
to get into a firefight.
I don't think he was thinking about the power.
Yeah, he has the power. Wade is a power puncher. Rosas did not respect his power. He did not respect his power, and he paid dearly for it right now.
I want to remind you guys that Rosas landed.
Rosas, man, that was just flush. It seemed like Jones was like, all right, you got me good. Let's throw down. Let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely. He dug in there, dug his feet into the ground, and just threw that hook hard.
As he digs at the body there, Giovanni, in sparring with Jones, how hard are those punches?
You know, I always tell everybody, it's not necessarily how hard somebody hits, it's the punch that you don't see. That's the one that hurts, and Jones has really good angles. Right now, he's digging the body. He's trying to knock him out. He smells blood, but Jones, he's a big 130-pounder. He has a really good hit.
So another punch is landed by Jones, followed up by a hook. Hooks.
Every punch he's throwing, he's landing at will.
Yeah, and he's a young kid. He's gonna take this. He seems like he's there with him, but that shouldn't be. You know, his corner should be the ones to say, you know what, son, let's live to fight another day. Like those shots right there, that one solid 1-2 by Jones.
No, maybe Rose is thinking that he can
flush.
take the punches and he's just waiting for a perfect counter. He did stun Wade Jones in that round number 2.
You're right, Marcos, but that's when he was a little bit more fresh than he is now. I mean, those shots, continuous shots getting landed on you, they wear on you.
30 seconds now left in this round number 3. Wade Jones in control. Landing punches at will.
Looking very fresh.
You got a Rosas who's now in the defensive, covering up a lot, but also getting clipped as he just got clipped by a hook just now. Followed up by a 1-2.
Nice body shot.
His corner yelling at him, close strong. As Wade digs to the body, Rose is finally answering back. Lands a hook there. Good action between both these fighters. Round number 3 now in the books. It's been all Jones, though, so far.
It has been all Jones, but, I mean, Rosa's right there with him, man. And you just said closed out the 3rd round. That's when you know it's a good fight. I still thought we were on the 2nd round.
Yeah.
Went by very quick.
Rosas came to win. He didn't come to lose. He's doing his best. His corner right now is trying to get him back into the fight. It's the last round, so he has to come. He has to go in there and go for the win. He's losing on the scorecards.
Let me ask you guys this. A lot of people watching us on the stream right now are saying the fight should be stopped, that Rosas is taking too much punishment. What do you guys think?
I'd agree with that to a certain degree, but being a fighter myself, you want to fight, man. You want to fight. That's what you do. You want to fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, the corner needs to save him from himself.
Yeah, I think he's a young fighter. They should stop it, but he does have a puncher's chance. Every fighter has a puncher's chance.
And he did stun Jones in that 1st round as they go right at it right now, round number 4.
Yeah, Rosas knows he has to go for the knockout.
Both fighters exchanging. Rosas' knee almost touched the ground as both are going at it.
Marcos, I believe it did touch the ground, but Jones right now has too much. He's too good right now.
He's fresh.
He's game, man. Rosas has a lot of heart in there.
Absolutely.
And he's showing it.
Well, the cliche that the hardest thing to go is your O, you know?
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
Rosa's undefeated, man. He's fighting like it, you know?
And he's a hometown fighter.
Jones continues to do work to the body and follows it up top. Just chopping down the body of Rosas, whose punch output has not been good. Gets clipped by a hook just now. I don't like the way his body responded to that hook.
Well, what we've been saying, Marcos, that his corner needs to step in, man, because this kid is tough. Too tough for his own good right now. You may not be able to see it on the telecast, but right here standing ringside, you hear the thuds. You see how hard Jones is hitting.
Yeah.
Maybe fight another day.
Two-punch combination, followed up by another one, and a two-piece by Jones. He's on fire right now.
Yeah,
Just about every punch landing flush.
Yeah, he's taking way too much punishment now. Referee's looking very, very closely.
Jones is taking his time.
He wants to counter him, but Rose is not throwing anything.
It's been all him as he lands another straight and follows it up. That one staggered Rosas a bit.
2 solid shots.
He could be close to a TKO stoppage here. A lot of punches, power punches being landed flush by Jones.
Every punch he's throwing, he's landing it.
Pretty much, Rosa's making it difficult on the ref and pretty much for everyone watching just because he keeps throwing back,
Yeah.
He keeps responding.
Yeah, Rosas is going to want to go out on the shield. It's another hook, though. Stumbles Rosas. This young man's taking a lot of punishment.
Looks like he's going to survive it.
Yeah, it looks like it as we come now to the final 10 seconds of this 4th round. Jones in control. It's been all him, landing power punches, knocking down Rosas in round number 2. As the fight now ends, but it was a domination by Wade Jones III.
Yeah, he dominated every single round on that fight.
It was a domination, but it was a good effort by Rosas. It wasn't a snooze fest, man. Rosas was in it, competitive, but Wade Jones was just way too much for him today.
Yeah.
Well, you've trained with him, Giovanni. What'd you make of how he fought here tonight?
He fought just like he spars. He trains very hard. I don't know if I said it before. This kid used to run 6-7 miles to the gym, and I used to take him home every day. And he used to run there and then train, and then I would take him home. Like, he's determined, he's hungry, he knows what he wants.
You take a look back at some of the action, Chris. Take us through it.
Not much going on here, Marcos, but
I thought we had a
I thought we had it as well too.
Guess not. But overall, Chris, Jones is playing that he has a lot of power.
Yeah, man. Like Giovanni said it earlier, it's the shots that you don't see, and the shot that he dropped Rosas with tonight, is a shot that he didn't see. I'm sure he does hit hard. We can hear him here. We can hear the thud. But it's those fast shots that you don't see that put you down.
Yeah, Wade caught him multiple times with that same hook, but Rosas did not go down because he saw that shot. It was a shot that he did not see on that
Ladies and
counter.
gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, we now go to the judges' scorecards. Damas y caballeros, después de 4 rounds de combate, nos vamos con las tarjetas de los jueces. All 3 judges, Jesús Hernández, Carlos de la Rocha, and Alejandro Rochín, they turned the same scores of 40 to 35. Los 3 jueces, Jesús Hernández, Carlos de la Rocha y Alejandro Rochín, entregan tarjetas idénticas 40 a 35. For your winner by the way of unanimous decision, su ganador por la vía de la decisión unánime, Stockton, California represents Wade the Nasty Jones III.
There we see Wade Jones III getting the 3rd victory of his career. Still undefeated. Rosas showed a lot of heart, but was just overwhelmed by Wade Jones in that fight, representing his hometown of Stockton very well with that performance. It's going to be a fighter that you fans are going to want to keep your eye on. An exciting kid that packs one hell of a punch. Wade Jones III here, victorious in Tijuana.
That was a good fight for Wade. Very good fight for Wade.
If there's anything that you could take away from that, Giovanni, what would you take away that you saw there that maybe Wade could go ahead and improve upon for the next fight?
I think he did good overall. I think he could have probably gone for the knockout in a different way. He did get in a firefight with Rosas because Rosas wanted that. I mean, those are very dangerous because Rosas was a power punch fighter. He wanted to take him in. He wants to reel him into that fight. Wade did it, but he caught him, and Wade was the power puncher. And like I said before, he has a good punch.
As now we prepare for the third fight of the night, walk into the ring now is Samuel Almontes, who's going to take on Brandon Rivas. Had a little bit of a switch up here in our card. This was scheduled to be the very last fight of the night, but they have been bumped up. Samuel Almontes, not the best record. He's one loss, one draw, no wins. Hometown kid from here in Tijuana, taking on his opponent, as we see right now on stage, Brandon Rivas from right here in Tijuana, California. A pair of light flyweights about to throw down here in this auditorium. His nickname, Metralleta Rivas. Chris, you're our resident.
Metralleta Rivas. And to go out the final instructions, your referee, Ángel Méndez, con las indicaciones finales. 4 rounds, 4 asaltos.
Caballero, ya se le dieron las instrucciones en el camerino. Sigan las instrucciones, protéjanse a todo momento. Muy buena suerte. Toquen guantes.
Both fighters laced up and gloved up, ready to go. Light flyweight tilt coming your way, 4 rounds. Brandon Rivas and Samuel Almontes, both Tijuana natives. Calm before the storm. The referee is going to make this fight official. Let's go, round number 1. $15 as well?
Yeah, 15, yeah. There's a few more that we're not mentioning, but you guys get the point.
Rivas in the silver trunks with black trim. His opponent, Almontes, in the black trunks with gold trim.
I think there was a headbutt there.
The great thing about watching the fighters at the smaller weight classes is they're always throwing punches. They're very, very active fighters.
Always active fighters, man. These guys are no exception right now. They're just
They
letting them
throw,
go.
throw.
Letting them go pretty loose.
That's why his nickname is Metralleta, machine gun, is Rivas. High guard there, but his opponent, even though he has an 0-1-1 record, he looks very solid, very composed, like he knows what he's doing in there.
Yeah, they're both pretty good fighters. I don't.
Oh! Down goes Almontes.
And as we say
That's right, you were saying that. He goes down.
That looked more like a little flash knockdown. I don't think he's hurt.
I think you're right, Giovanni.
Yeah, that was a nice body shot, but it was blocked.
Almontes now firing back, though, with big hooks. Metralleta Rivas, machine gun. He's warming up the barrel now. Nice shot to the gut there of Almontes by Rivas just moments ago.
I must acknowledge your pun there, Marco. That was good.
Almontes on his back foot, lands a straight. That hook is blocked. His metralleta's all over him.
Almontes is throwing a lot of power on behind that hook. He just hasn't landed it.
Say, he just landed just now, but Rivas has displayed that high guard, and it's sometimes when you have a high guard like that, it's hard to get any sort of punches through, especially for hooks.
What Almontes needs to do is he needs to start in the body and then work his way up with that hook to the head.
Yeah.
That was a very entertaining round, Marcos. That was a very good round.
Good round there, but Rivas getting that first round because of the knockdown. Not sure if we can get a replay, but could have been a flash knockdown. It didn't look like it was a slip, though, either.
It wasn't a slip. Giovanni, I believe, is right when he said it was a flash knockdown, because when Almontes got up, he seemed fine. His legs were under him. Just quick flash knockdown. But not taking anything away from Rivas, that was a pretty solid shot.
And that shot came off a combination. A combination punch and caught him.
Take a look now at the knockdown. He landed a little hook, but it didn't seem like he had a lot behind it.
Now that we see it, he might have stepped on him.
Yeah.
Because I thought I saw a hook in there.
No, there was a hook, but there wasn't much behind it. So we begin round number 2.
So maybe if we can get the truck to look at it a little bit more closely, Marcos, but seemed like he stepped on him. Stepped on his foot.
Both fighters on the inside fighting. Almontes lands an overhand hook just now, and he follows it up with another one. It's a good little pace being put on by both these fighters. Extremely active. Almontes swinging and missing.
Good body shot by Almontes right there, straight right to the body of Rivas.
Rivas is just going forward, attacking him all the round, but Almontes is there, answering him.
Yeah, he's definitely game.
We're getting some clarification from the truck just now. That knockdown was caused by a step in the foot, Chris. You were right.
Yeah, originally I thought I saw a left hook, man. It's crazy how difficult the job of a referee is, you know, because none of us see it. None of us saw it, excuse me.
Yeah, there's at times, though, as well, when you get situations like that, you hope for some sort of instant replay to kind of rectify the situation.
Yeah, we need to upgrade, you know, NFL status.
I know. Look at it. In Vegas, there is instant replay now, but Almontes with the good hook just now. Rivas answering back. He didn't like that one as he throws punches to answer back.
Almontes,
I think he's hurt.
Yeah.
Rivas doing some excellent work on the inside. One thing that I'm not liking, though, is you can kind of you can telegraph when he comes forward with the Chavez.
That was a good takedown. Good shot.
Nice straight.
Oh, I think he hurt him.
Yeah, I think he hurt him.
A little
bit off balance.
Both fighters are exchanging now. Montes now. Giovanni, if you had to work this corner and you were telling him any sort of instruction, what would you tell him to do in this round?
Honestly, you have to make this fight dirty because he's going forward too much.
Maybe kind of pick up the work rate, man, but it's definitely hard against somebody like Brandon Rivas. You know, he's on the throttle right now. I think he's the better skilled of the two.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a little bit of an uphill battle for Almontes.
He did get caught towards the end of the last round with a right hand from Almontes, but Rivas seems like he's all right.
Yeah, nothing too effective.
Yeah,
you know.
he's there you go.
Oh, big punch that landed by Rivas.
Solid 1-2.
His jab has been setting up that right hand the whole night. The one only thing that I can't say of that is you kind of can telegraph when he's coming in because he reaches out and then he steps in. Does Rivas.
Oh.
A slip there from Almontes.
Yeah, that's a slip.
Oh.
A little eager is Rivas. And corner not happy about that. Good counter work there, but Rivas just landed a big shot to the body just now, following it up.
Those were thudding shots from little guys.
Almontes now being pushed back by Rivas. Just a lot of activity from him. He's active. Wherever he has you, he's just throwing punches. He comes in again and gets hooked.
Oh.
But he's able to take these punches from Almontes when he's getting countered. That's why he has the name as Machine Gun. He just keeps coming at you, throwing punches.
Yeah, Rivas wants to finish this.
Body going back up to the head.
Excellent performance by both these fighters at this point. But based on his volume, his aggression, his pressure, Rivas should be on top on the judges' scorecards. Good exchange just now.
And look at that quick back step and then back into the pocket, man. I like it.
Rivas continue to come forward, eats a punch there. But just not enough power behind it to stop Rivas.
He ate that punch.
Yeah.
He ate it.
Yeah.
Kept walking forward.
Now, if Almontes would just put a little bit more volume in his offense, he could make Rivas think twice about coming forward. I feel that he could be throwing a little bit more, or it would be a thing for him to work on in the gym, is to throw a little bit more. That's a big swing of momentum here in this fight.
It's a 4-rounder.
Yeah, but
Almontes punches. Overwhelming Almontes. As we go 4 rounds, the referee breaks him up. Rivas is like a little Tasmanian devil. He just comes at you, comes at you, comes at you.
So once again, Marcos, I want to reiterate the fact that he lives up to that nickname, man, Metralleta, you know, the machine gun. In English for you, sir.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're absolutely welcome. But you know what, man? He lives up to the nickname. He throws very solid shots, combinations, very well schooled. I like it. I like the style.
What do you think, Giovanni?
I think he's a very active fighter. Very come forward fighter. That's a very hard, difficult style as an opponent. Taking that because they don't let you breathe. So you have to adjust. You have to adjust. Grab him, fight in the inside, move, hit angles. But Almontes did not adjust. He just stood there and tried going fire with fire. It didn't work out too good.
We take a look at the. Well, usually there's a stern warning, right?
There's a stern
4
warning.
rounds of boxing. We now go to the judges' scorecard.
He did do it well after,
Después
but
de
I mean,
4
I
rounds
don't
de
believe it
combate,
warranted
nos vamos con las
that.
tarjetas de los jueces. No sin antes es Jesús Hernández, Carlos de la Rocha, and Alejandro Rochín. Turn in identical scorecards of 39-35. Los 3 jueces tienen la misma puntuación, 39-35. For your winner by the way of unanimous decision. Su ganador por la vía de la decisión unánime. Team Metralleta, Brandon Martinez.
All smiles is the Metralleta.
And I have to tip my hat to Almontes, you know, who put up a good fight. You know, solid guy. You know, just probably has been getting guys that with a style like Rivas, you know, up-and-comers that they throw him up against, you know, because he was a good test. He didn't come here to lay down, did Almontes. He was a solid test for Rivas.
Team that has 1,000 milligrams of CBD for athletes.
Ángel Méndez. José El Karma Alvarado. And with the final instructions, your referee, Ángel Méndez. 6 rounds, 6 asaltos.
Pero tengas a todo momento, sigan las instrucciones. Es una pelea fuerte, limpia, un deporte de caballeros que esto es. Toquen guantes.
Damn, what a stare down just now. Alvarado just still may look like he's out on his feet. Alvarado is throwing punches.
He's trying to stop.
I don't know how Cantu